exotic worst to best. At number 35, we have the Big Chill. It's a snowball launcher that does 0 damage. It just gives you or your opponent's icy feet. It's used for movement. Number 34, we have the Lawless Slap Cannon. It gives you 20 HP per slap. It gives you a slap effect. If you kept on using it, it would break and it takes up 2 inventory slots. Number 33, we have the Boom AR. It does 90 damage with the Clinger. And if you didn't miss, if you missed and that piece of ammo is close, it would potentially do like 10 to 50 damage. Number 32, we have the Nighthawk. It's a thermal sculpt hand weapon and it's a long range weapon. If you had good aim, you would do decent damage with this. Number 31, we have the Chili Chug Splash. It's a very good healing item. It gives you 20 HP per splash, and it gives you a chili effect. Number 30, we have Marksman 6-hand weapon. It has so-so aim. If you hit the body, you hardly do any damage, and you will lose every fight if you use that exotic. Number 29, we have the Unstable Bow. You can get different abilities from this bow by firing it, and you don't do a lot of damage with this bow. At number 28, we have the dog. This is a movement item. Whenever you fire this item, you would go flying, and this item is super bad for movement. If you crouched while using this, you would just stay in the same place where you were. At number 27, we have the Icy Grappler. It had super good movement, and the icy feet was really annoying whenever you got into a fight. Number 26, we have the Lawless Trinity AR. It fired 3 pieces of ammo at a time. This weapon was very slow, and if you missed 3 or more pieces of ammo, you would be doing less than 30 damage. And this weapon is super bad. At number 25, we have the Burst Quad Launcher. Whenever you fire it, 1 rocket comes out, then a few seconds later, 2 more rockets come out, and it does decent damage. Number 24, we have the Grapple Bow. It has very good movement, and you can one-tap someone. This weapon had very bad aim. Number 23, we have the Lawless Final Mark AR. If you miss with this, the player wouldn't mark. It would only mark the player if you didn't miss. Also, it could one tap and it does decent damage. Number 22, we have the Lawless Slap Auto Pump. This is the worst pump exotic, and you can reload this pump while sliding or running. When holding this item, you have infinite sprint. At number 21, we have the Lawless Sting Hunting AR. This weapon is a combination of a Sting Drillable and the Hunting AR. The Sting effect is useless and very little. The Sting effect does 5 damage, and the Sting Hunting AR can one tap. At number 20, we have the Chug Cannon. It takes up 2 item slots and heals for 15 HP per charge. At number 19, we have Juice WRLD's Chug Cannon. Whenever you use this, it gives you the Hop Rock effect and gives you 15 HP per charge, gives you no fall damage. Number 18, we have the Hop Rock hand weapons. It does good damage, and whenever you fire these, it gives you the Hop Rock effect. And whenever you have the Hop Rock effect, it gives you no fall damage. Number 17, we have the Heisted Run-In Weapon, SMG. It gives you infinite sprint whenever you're holding this weapon. This weapon has very good damage. The bad thing about this, it has very bad aim. Number 16, we have the Burst Pulse AR Exotic. It's very slow. The hipfire is so-so. The range for this weapon is long and medium. It does decent damage. At number 15, we have the Super Slap Splash. It gives you 20 to 30 HP per splash. And it gives you a slap effect. You can carry 5 to 6 Super Slap Splashes per stack. At number 14, we have the Storm Scout AR. This can one-tap players, and whenever you aim with this, you can see the next zone. At number 13, we have the Blank Pump and Dump. It's an exotic with a pump and an SMG. When reloading this, you get the 0-point effect for a couple seconds. The 0-point effect is very useful, and this weapon has a quick reload. At number 12, we have the Heisted AR. It has projectile, it travels slow, and has very good accuracy. If you miss and the piece of ammo is close for the person who you're trying to damage, it will like spread apart and do at least like 50 damage. At number 11, we have the Heisted Lawless Slap Chug Jug. It has 400 slap juice in the chug jug, and whenever you drink this, it gives you the slap effect for a couple seconds, and it only takes up 1 item slot. At number 10, we have Dragon's Breath AR. It can one-tap. It does 116 to the body, and it has a fire effect. At number 9, we have the Heisted Breacher Pump. This weapon has good range. You can one-tap walls with this. This weapon is good for taking walls and surprising players. At number 8, we have the Lawless Exotic Mammoth. It's projectile and deals 100 if you don't miss. It does 50 if your piece of ammo is close to the player who you damage. This is the worst version of the Mammoth. At number 7, we have the Shadow Tracker. It shreds and marks players if you damage them with this weapon. It marks them for a couple seconds. And this weapon is short, medium, and long range. Number 6, we have the Lawless Rift Launcher. This weapon is very fun, and this weapon has good movement. This weapon has infinite ammo, and has 2 pieces of ammo, and those pieces of ammo recharge. And this weapon is bad for running, because players can just chase you. Coming in the top 5, we have the Heisted Blink Mag SMG. It has good accuracy. Whenever you reload this thing, you get the 0-point effect. And the 0-point effect lasts for a couple seconds. This effect is very useful. Number 4, we have the Shockwave RPG launcher. It's a movement item and does 50 to 55 damage and sends players and yourself flying. Number 3, we have the Impact Tracking AR. It does 130 damage to the body. You can mark players if you miss or did miss. This weapon can one-tap players. Number 2, we have the Lawless Accelerant Hollow Twister. This weapon has very good accuracy. As you keep on firing this weapon, like it fires faster and faster. And if you move, your movement increases, and if you move left to right, you become very hard to hit. At number 1, we have the one and only Hoisted Accelerant Pump. Whenever you fire this thing, you like speed up, your movement increases, and you become very hard to hit, and you fire your pump faster and faster, and it has decent damage and very good accuracy. This is the best exotic out of all the 35 or 36 exotics. Like and subscribe for more content if you want to see more ranking videos like this.